Hello, friends and lovers. What's up? It's Haelian. We got another special Hades episode for you. As always, they're always special, you know what I mean? That's going to be our mirror setup. We are going to take out the aspect of Lucifer for a one god only run. We're running kind of low on the gods here. We only got a few left, but we'll talk about that. It's been a while since I did a Lucifer run. I figured we're going to take out the queen person to start ourselves off. I think we just have Poseidon, Demeter... Oh, and Athena would be left still, too. Yeah, actually, so this might really only be the halfway-ish point, right? Certainly, we don't count Hermes. So one god only means that we will only see Aphrodite, but we still get the 2 boons from Hermes, and 2 hammers can be offered still, too. We're going to do a 32 heat run. Here's the pack setup that I think will suit Lucifer best. I hope, I pray, you know what I mean? And it's going to be what we call a shiny run, which means I take the highest rarity boon on offer every time, which might mean it'll be annoying. Okay, starting with a hammer. Yeah, you don't want Eternal Chamber for Aphrodite, or Eternal Chamber is fine with Zeus, but you want that damage ramping, I guess, for Aphrodite. It's not great, honestly. I've made some videos about it, but yeah, it's not a great function, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Then you got Flash Fire versus Targeting System. I think I kind of just like Targeting System a little bit better, personally. It's kind of close, but I think I like Targeting better. That 30% extra damage sounds pretty good. Money.
I won't have it.
It's weird. Is that normal? Did I mess up the mod? I guess that is normal. I don't know. I feel like I'm not used to seeing obols on the second door. It feels weird, but I'm sure it's fine. If you don't get the attack boon here, it has to be a high rarity attack boon too, then. Oh, there we go. All right, easy start then. Okay. Nice and simple. All right. So, Aphrodite as our one and only god. How is this gonna go? It's kind of hard to say. It's actually probably one of the more challenging ones. What if I roll that health? How confident am I in not getting hit? Do I just take the health, actually? Go for a double palm?
I'll take another.
No, I don't really want more Afro, honestly. Not like that. I don't have Underworld Customs on. We'll run out of boons, don't worry. I just wanted a palm. Oh, for crying out loud. Forget it. Forget it. I'm pretty sure I left Underworld Customs off. So Aphrodite, she has great percentages on the attack and special boons. The cast is quite strong in some situations. Not so much in situations where you actually cast it. Is chaos allowed? I don't even know. Chaos still just gives chaos boons. Of course chaos is allowed. How badly do I want it though? I'll take a chaos. Maybe we get an attack boon. I don't think dash striking works with Lucifer now that I think about it. The Aphrodite, some pretty high percentages. Goes from behind, huh? Let's take some help. I'll take a free palm on the attack here. Sounds good. What words were coming out of my mouth? I know I've been trying to say the same thing for a while now. Aphrodite's tier 2s are bad. That means like her follow-up boons. So you got things like, I don't know, Dying Lament isn't even a tier 2, but that's like one of the better ones. You got like the ones that make weak last longer and more potent. Yeah, they're just not great, you know what I mean? Practically none of them are. You typically don't want ways, you don't need ways to make something like weak last longer because you're probably constantly reapplying it, you know what I mean? All right, we get to choose Crest Shot or Dying Lament here. They're both pretty good. I think Dying Lament is more important. Probably. It's actually a decent boon. Guess we'll keep Palm in the attack for now before we get too many boons in here. That's the only thing with Aphrodite. I think a lot of her duo boons also aren't exciting. So she's a god that I'm not always happy to see. It kind of just depends. As with everything. I mean, there's gods that, like, Zeus is probably the god that just fits everywhere, sadly. Whereas Aphrodite, it's like, if I'm not doing something that requires a heavy attack or special, Might not be very happy to see her. She doesn't have good supplemental boons, is another way of putting it. Am I in a rush to get Hermes going on here? Maybe we could wait on Hermes. Well, epic passion dash. There we go. Did I roll that money? I'm gonna roll the money. It's probably the last palm I really care about getting here. I don't really want the palm that badly. Now the Aphrodite legendary, the charm stuff is gonna be wonky as all hell. I'm not a fan, personally. I am not a fan. I've used it every which way, just to be clear. I've seen how it works in every shape, in every form. It's not... In my eyes, it is simply not good. It's not good. Maybe at, like, I don't know, some kind of, like, zero heat thing, but it's not a helpful function, especially in the context of something like Extreme Measures 4. Where it's resetting Dad's attack pattern and just kind of disrupting the flow of the fight a lot there. Now, it can be cheesy. It can be cheesy, but the circumstances to make it so are very difficult. We do have tight deadline on it, so we'll take Boldy here. And don't worry, I'm sure we'll be getting it. And we'll probably have a good time with it still, at least. But it's not a... It's not something I really cherish, so to speak. I can do without the charm bullshit, I guess is what I'm saying. I wish it was better, I guess, in some ways. I'm not certain exactly how they could make it better, but... Ow. How'd you do that? Am I not reloading or am I crazy? No, I'm reloading. I am crazy, it turns out. So what boons do we want now? I mean, the call would still be okay here. It'll charge up at a decent pace. So I like the damage from the call when it's fully charged. Ugh. Do I feel like I get use out of the actual charm effect? Nah. The special will be all right to utilize. And then after that, it's kind of like, nothing else is really that meaningful probably, huh? We're gonna look at the damage here. Adamant Rail's doing most of it. The special did only a tiny amount. Only 7% there, huh? Kind of surprised it's that little, but I do have jerky and stuff too. Okay, so what keepsake do we want now? Do we just mob palm it up for a while here? I don't know. What's in here? Air Spangle, whatever. Mob palm don't be doing much, you know what I mean? Things that make you go, Guess it's the best we can do, huh? Oh. I do have Underworld Customs on. Well, crud. I lied. Rip Passion Dash. I really thought I didn't. Apparently I have it on. I'll punish myself somehow. We took a lot of palms in Tartarus, but now like level 4 attack is pretty good. Yeah, don't worry, we'll be focusing on the boons now. I got into this interesting debate with a friend recently. Maybe y'all can help settle this for me. When is someone officially your friend? And I know at the end of the day, everyone's gonna have a different answer. And I know it's a useless debate, but I can't help but feel like I need to be vindicated here. And the person I was debating with, they said you could have a friend. Someone is your friend if what was the circumstance? Let me think about this. Oh God, empty inside. Your weak effects have a longer duration. So useless. This is one of the ones I was describing as being useless here. Let's say, okay, so the instance that came up was that they met up with a group of people, right? And someone was there. Like a friend of a friend was there, essentially. And they met them, like they were introduced. And the question is, are they now friends officially? Could they meet up? Can they friend each other on Facebook now? Now, this particular instance, they said that they did not have any individual conversation whatsoever with each other. They were simply introduced and then they were present in the same room, like same restaurant or whatever, I think. Side hustle? Sure. Sure. I gotta take the shop. And I feel like, you know, that's someone you met. That's an acquaintance right there, but that ain't no friend, you know what I mean? That ain't no friend. And that's okay. They don't like... What is this, a competition? Like how many friends we've made or something like that? It's okay. It's not a big deal. Shouldn't be a big deal. Your weak effects are more potent. Here's the other tier 2. They were making the case that they now count as a friend. And it's just like, I don't know what rule book you're going by. But I'm not using the term friend until like a text message has been exchanged at least. You know what I mean? That's the way I'm looking at it. That's the way I'm looking at it right now. Or at least at the very least, we had to have talked one-on-one. Sweet Surrender or Heartbreak Flourish, I wonder here. It's actually kind of slightly tough choice. I'll go Sweet Surrender. Kind of try something different. Now we're picking up the boons, huh? It's gonna hurt when we don't get our first epic boon, right? I'm someone, I mean, the friends I've had for 20 years. Oh god, it's been longer than that. Dealer Scott and I, it's almost 30 years it's been. So maybe I have too high of a standard for it. I don't know. I don't know. I remember once I was at a party and I met some dude, and he's like, "Let's go get beers from the kitchen." And the dude, there was like a kitchen guardian, and he's like, "Who are you?" And this guy I just met, I never saw him again after that night. I'll call him Joe, because I don't actually remember his name. He's like, "I'm Joe, and this is my friend Dan. We're just here to get some beers." And they're like, "Okay, come on in." And I was never so flattered before in my life, because this stranger who I met 3 minutes ago called me a friend. And I was just like, damn, dude. Didn't know we were like that. I'm kind of impressed. You know what I mean? I don't have that kind of, I don't have that kind of candor. I almost wish I did. So maybe I'm trying to say, like, I should be more loose on the friend term, you know? This is how you make friends, maybe. I haven't made a friend in a while, but I think that's the case for a lot of adults. It just doesn't happen very much. Maybe. It's tough. It's challenging, right? All right, the charm is on. We'll see how it works. I mean, this is one of the reasons why Lucifer seemed like a fun choice here, is to constantly reapply the charm, hopefully. Since the attack triggers fairly rapidly. There's actually more rapid ways to do it, but... Okay. There we go. Ugh, it's all in the attack right now. We got a rare call boon. Okay. I like how we haven't really touched the core. We practically haven't touched the core boon since we have no money, so we have to go this way. Charming the Lerny heads is kind of interesting. When's the last time I got this legendary boon? At this point in time, I wonder. Never palming the call. I guess I might as well palm the attack still. It's still better than Sweet Surrender. But yeah, meeting friends as an adult is kind of hard. A lot of people are just kind of settled in. And even if you're looking for a friend, it's hard to find someone else who might also be looking for a mutual friendship, right? It's challenging. Where do you go for this stuff? A pottery class? Maybe. I don't even know. You get there and they're like, do you like pottery? And it's like, no, I signed up to make friends. And they're like, oh. We don't even have pottery in common, technically. All we have in common is a desire to be here right now. Ugh. But yeah, also as an adult, you might have, you might have had a lot of friends, and then as we get older, you move to different places. The dudes follow the girls and stuff like that. You know how it goes. Follow jobs. The friends always get left behind, it seems. They're always last on the picking pole here, you know what I mean? They're never the priority, interestingly. And that call boon is just not getting worked up here at all. I mean, sorry, that call boon? What'd I say? Oh yeah, I guess that is what I mean, call boon. It was still nowhere near full. Okay, but we made it through it. We're doing fine. Fine design. Bomb Pom's still on? Still on, huh? Let's rip. Let's rip. I mean, we know empty inside does nothing. I just hope they don't make me take it again anytime soon. You know what I mean? Backstab damage. No, I'll buy the health, though.
Bye, Asphodel.
We'll be fine. We'll leave Momsy Pumsy on. Friends are hard not just to make, but to maintain. I think when I was younger, you know, sometimes myself or others, you know, you take friendships for granted, kind of. You treat these friends like, you know, they're just always going to be there, even if you don't call for 3 years or something like that. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, they've changed their number. You know, what's the deal with that? That might be a separate issue, to be honest, for me. Okay. But yeah, the moment you become friends, I mean, I'll allow it as long as you've had a 2-minute conversation a little bit. If you want to call them your friend, if y'all have talked and at least determined the vibe check came back positive, I think you can use the term friend. I think it's kind of dangerous to not figure out what they're all about beforehand. Triple bombs here. Is that the funniest way to do it? I feel like there was something else I was kind of hoping forward to make the charm trigger faster. We're actually surprisingly short on time. I am just going to do triple bomb. And we don't even have a special boon yet, so it's hard to say if that's even right. I think for that purpose, I am going to go this way and pray that they let me take a special boon. Okay. We might not fill up all the Aphrodite boons at this rate, but I don't know how meaningful it is anyway. I'll try to use the re-rolls to make sure it happens better, though. I don't think you have to, like, go on a friendship date or anything. Oh, this would have been nice much earlier, probably, huh?
No love without.
In order to call each other friends, it's not like you had to. I don't think you necessarily had to have gone in for a hangout. No more palms. All right, that's pretty good. I don't think so. You like an individual one-on-one hangout. I feel like someone out there is going to make the argument, no, we had to have gone to Buffalo Wildlings for dinner on a Tuesday night to be considered friends. And it's like, I guess you can have that, but if that's what you want, it's like a special club or something like that, it sounds more like. But I think if we just talk together and we think that we'll ever talk again, essentially, yeah, sure, I'll be your friend. Why not? Everyone can be my friend for the low price of one Twitch subscription. Come on, baby. Go, go, go. But yeah, I had friends in, like, elementary school, I remember. For instance. And I feel like this happened to a lot of kids.
In the name of Hades.
When I talked to the wife and everything. Crush shot. Oh, look at that. The special is actually... It topped the attack damage there. It actually did more. Crazy, huh? That's from the explosion of the special when you look at the deeps meter. I don't need that. We do have life affirmation. Should probably get Hermes out of here. Finally started filling in all the boons. Ooh, nice.
No one's
We definitely don't need any of that. Health is probably pretty tempting with life affirmation now. We'll see though. Friends that essentially where if you didn't call them to hang out, you know, you wouldn't hang out, right? That one-sided friendship. I don't know how to feel about those. You know what I mean? On the one hand, it's like you shouldn't make a stand on something like that if you two want to be friends. But what's the deal? Put in a little bit of effort. Come on, Ross from 4th grade. Why didn't you ever call me? How come I always had to call and have an awkward conversation with your dad or whatever? Lone kiss, passion dash, empty inside. I mean, none of these really do anything. Let's fill out the core boons, though. Get them out of here, I suppose. More boons. Oh my god. I feel like I've had this conversation a little bit from time to time, and some people say go to a bar to meet friends. It's like, I think going to a bar is actually probably a decent place to meet a friend if you're okay with going to a bar. But there's always this mix-up kind of at bars, because a lot of people, like, they're also there, you know, to get a date kind of to some degree. A lot of them are under that premise that could happen. So I feel like I might accidentally walk up to the wrong dude. It's like, hey, you look like fun. You want to go play Magic at the Gathering at some point? And I don't know how that's gonna work out. I'll take Wave of Despair now. Doesn't seem like a good idea. More boons. Let's go, Afro. I'll be your friend, Afro. Hey, apparently we are almost out of boons. Might be able to top off our Afro boons even with Underworld Custies here. We had to roll a lot. I kind of forgot. Ugh! Oh, we got him like stuck. Interesting. Bump, bump. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Can I have a moment here? Oh, whoops. I don't know what I'm shooting at. What if I charm in the middle of this? Apparently, it doesn't do a whole lot. I assume it means that they can't damage me during the charm. Please stop trying to spin up. Oh my god, Asterius, stop! What did I do to deserve this? He keeps doing it. This is the downside to charm. This is the ugly side of charm. I think he knocked the Theseus off, though. Okay, there we go. Bonk. Sweet Surrender made that deal more damage. That's why I dealt 3250. Or was that targeting system, actually? It could have been either. Oh, the special actually dealt the most still, but it was tied for the attack practically, right? All right, okay, all right, okay. 2 minutes on the clock? My god, this is a slow run. Yeah, we'll get rid of Passion Dash. That's fine. Take a tiny bit more health. I think we do a defensive keepsake. We can do the 2 since we don't really have any hard labor on. Shouldn't be a problemo. Yeah, my good friend Idealer Scott. I think it was since 2nd grade we determined besties. And, but neither of us can actually remember how it happened. Neither of us can remember what exactly made us friends exactly.
I can use this.
Boom, got it back. Ooh. So we want to roll one of these, if not both, actually. There's only one boon left. We don't want it. So what I want is health, actually. So what we do then is we take the health first. Do I have time to do that? Kind of don't. We got screwed on the sack here. We're really screwed. How did this happen? Because it won't offer health on 2 doors at once. So, well, we have to roll this first, kind of.
How about no?
There you go. And this should be health now.
Should check this way.
Okay. And I guess we'll have to take an Aphrodite boon next, still. I didn't want to take the health first, because it's a guaranteed slow path, basically. 30-something years, but neither of us could ever... We've never been able to remember how that actually occurred. Because we were both very shy and quiet kids. I mean, him even more so than I. I mean, I'm sure listening to me right now, you probably think, Dan, you're not shy at all. But I mean, when I was a kid, I was quite shy. I can say so. I think I can say that. I would, clutch my parents when grown-ups would come around and stuff. I don't know what happened after that. All right, big health. Plus 71 health. Very nice. Too bad we don't have any more rolls, though. We gotta hurry. There's an anvil in the shop, but the thing is, we probably got, like, the 2 best hammies that we could get. So that doesn't seem like a wise idea. Okay. This is probably about as good of a... I mean, I gotta say, I thought it would feel a lot worse than this. It's slow, as we can see. I don't think I even... Oh, thank God. It was a legitimate concern. So we actually plugged up all of the Aphrodite boons. We got every single one. Let's go, baby. How can we make this more interesting, potentially? What if we enabled... Hear me out on this. What if we enabled duo boons to be offered somehow in this also? So you still only get 1 god, but also you can be offered all of the duo boons that exist for them too. Would that be fun? Would that be interesting? The thing is, some might not work. You know, like Heartrend doesn't do anything because you wouldn't be able to crit. Maybe we'd pick out the duo boons that actually would work, I guess. And just, I don't know, maybe we could individually enable those. I think that would make it slightly more fun, right? Like for the Demeter run, if you could get the Crystal Beam duo boons, that'd be kind of fun, right? I think it would be. I think it would be cool. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Do you like that idea, or do you just prefer kind of this? You know what I mean? It would make things more... You know, we probably wouldn't be able to fill in all the boons, that's for sure. Almost certainly. Okay, daddy. Let's give it a shot. Okay, bud. Oh, God. The charm has already begun. Whoa! Woo! Ow. Oh yeah, we take reduced damage. It's something I honestly forget about. Like, I know that weak exists, obviously, but I kind of forget about the function of it. That you take less damage. It's not something I bear in mind at all when I play. Wow, Hades just dealt a blow to that Deuce ahead. Did you see that? 1936 Hades just dealt with a spin. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's try to... No, I'm going to use the call now, actually. It practically did full damage. Show me more charms like that, huh? Spin, baby. Woo! Saw another one. Get him. Get him. Get him. All right, all right, all right. Oh, I messed up his laser with the charm. Ow. Yeah, something weird happened there again, too. Serby! No, no! Oh, okay. Woo! Dead, 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 dead. Okay. Oh, he was charmed when he threw the spear. Oh. Why do these pots feel like they're going wild? Did I underestimate the charm? I mean, we have to kind of go a little slow, but I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird mechanism I maintain. But maybe I talked trash a bit too soon about it, I will admit. Dad? I might. Making sure we get that 4K on that bad boy. That's a combo of Sweet Surrender and targeting system. Ow. Go ahead, heal up, baby. See if I care. Ow. And oh. Early celebration, my friend. Oh wait, I can't call him my friend. We're not friends, Dad. Okay, finally. My golly, Miss Molly. Oh man, tight timer on that, huh? It was fun though. It was interesting. I actually did have fun in that last fight. It was quite odd. You know what I mean? Disciple of Aphrodite. Disciple of Aphrodite. So obviously the attack was important. Special was quite important. Did a lot of D. Triple bomb was important. After that, I mean, kind of just whatever, you know. We had an epic side hustle. I mean, sweet surrender is something. But yeah, that's it. That's Lucifer for you. It's not a build that I would say that you should aim for normally. For Lucifer, you'd have an easier time with some other things. But hey, it was fun, right? The fact that we had a bunch of Aphrodite boons doesn't really mean a whole lot. The fact that we did get epic and pretty high palms on these two are in the fact that we eventually got triple bomb was probably the important factor. Look how much damage the special did, you know what I mean? So if we didn't get triple bomb, how much lower would that have been, right? Quite a bit. Actually, the called was third for damage there with 10k damage dealt. Pretty interesting. And then the attack was second, as we can see. Interesting. That's actually an interesting thing to look at, I'll admit. Let's take a look at what we get for the fish time. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.